Was Fantasia? Oh, I actually was saying it right. I've never seen it. Generic Control and theduckgoesmoo here, back with another video by Nostalgia Critic. Today we're doing the Sorcerer's Apprentice, which is another Nicolas Cage movie, which is apparently a Disney movie. Now that I just see that as I'm looking at the thumbnail, I haven't seen many Disney movies. I've been to Disney World multiple times, but there's a lot of Disney movies like Aladdin or Little Mermaid and stuff like that that I have never even seen. So I actually did not expect this to be a Disney movie, which means it's probably going to be pretty rough. But last week we did Willy's Wonderland, which actually had Nicolas Cage in it. It was actually a recent movie. You want to check my reaction out? I'll leave it right up there. Also link down below in the description. Also being a place on my channel with all of my other Nostalgia Critic videos going in chronological order if you want to watch those. A lot of them are videos and movies and shows that I have never watched before, so that's like my first time seeing them along with Nostalgia Critic as well. This is a long video. This video was requested in last week's video, and I read all your comments, so let me know what next week's video should be. I would really appreciate that. Nicolas Cage, he's been in a lot of movies. He was worth like $500 million at one point, and he just somehow wasted all of his money and declared bankruptcy or something crazy like that. But shout out to the patrons. They get the videos there early. 11 to have a paywall on the channel, and I don't know what this movie is going to be about. I literally have no idea what this is going to be about. Is it going to be like Nicolas Cage is a sorcerer, and like he finds like or like adopts a kid to teach him how to be a sorcerer himself? I have no idea, but let's go ahead and jump on into it. All right. I have no idea what to expect. Absolutely, this is apparently a Disney movie. No idea what to expect.
So brought to you by the Dollar Shave Club. A great shave.
Dollar Shave Club? What?
Conveniently delivered.
I mean,
right
I need to go to the barber, but not having a car kind of sucks. I still don't have a car. The car is still getting work done after someone left a chair in the middle of the road. Oh, look at this Disney content I've never seen. Was Fantasia? I don't know what that is. I will not breathe. I will not breathe. I will not breathe. Jerry Buckheimer? Bruckheimer. Okay. Oh. I'm crazy. Not the bees.
Oh my God! Not the bees!
Not the bees. There we go. And then I think the week before last week, before Willy's Wonderland, we did The Wicker Man. They need to do like a month of Nicolas Cage. Oh my God, the eyes. Don't tell me this is a musical. Please tell me this is not a musical.
Nicolas Cage.
That's a lot of Nicolas Cages. Where did they find that many Nicolas Cages? I have no idea. Okay, the fact that they started off with a musical, and the fact that it's a Disney movie, and they're talking about Fantasia, but Nicolas Cage, or something like that, is this gonna, it's gonna be a musical? I don't like musicals. I've just never liked musicals. Oh God, this should be interesting. Oh, he has his gun. I actually have both of my guns on my desk today, for some reason. I have...
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy.
Oh,
Remember it so you don't have to.
There was nothing there. You didn't see anything.
Why do I keep falling for Nicolas Cage movies?
Because they're Nicolas Cage movies. They're
When
iconic.
he was good, he was amazing. And when he was bad, he was still amazing. He was
Man,
one of the
looking
most
crazy.
entertaining
Oh,
people
God.
to watch. But
How
then he
old
got
is
into
he?
making so many of them that the Cage magic was spread too thin.
I've never even heard of these movies.
Too much bread.
Oh
It
God.
wasn't as much fun anymore.
Pay the
Nevertheless,
Ghost, The
I
Runner,
still look forward to them.
Rage?
Why? Because I'm a friggin' dumbass.
USS
No
Indianapolis.
joke.
Wow.
If anyone ever
I know
involves a celebrity
what that
in
ship
something
is,
I like,
but-
I always fall for it.
Willy's Wonderland is one of those things.
Hello, it's Nicolas Cage.
The Nicolas Cage?
How-
I will
how
no way
old is-
question this.
Has he
Naturally,
noticed
I want you to join me and
Nostalgia
Tony
Critic?
Goldmark in the other room. We'll dress like bears and sing DuckTales in Egypt.
You got it!
Oh, by the way, this
Oh.
calls collect, because I just collected your dumbass!
I don't know who that guy is. Nicolas
no wonder they
Cage
call you some
is
jerk with a
58
And
years
I got
old.
it all on camera.
Well, great.
Wow,
you
that
exploited
old-
my
that
very
old camera.
specific foible.
And it was amazing. Ha!
I don't know who you are.
So you flew all the way out here just for that, huh?
Yeah, in
Yeah,
hindsight,
probably.
it didn't really justify the cost.
Was it worth
I
it?
mean, plane tickets, gas, hotel. Do you have a hotel?
I slept on the roof.
Good God, man.
Mind
Oh.
if I stay here until I crowdfund
Also,
my-
apparently
Yeah,
Illinois,
God bless you.
at the start of next year, is doing something where there's a bunch of
Ooh,
non-detainable
Sorcerer's
things.
Apprentice. You know, Critic,
like-
in the course of reviewing Disney rides, I also sometimes review their movies
Just
and
crazy
other
things.
projects.
Like, basically, not Indianapolis, Illinois is now Purge. You know how they did that? They literally took an image and stretched it. Like, you could see the pixels getting stretched.
Thus, in 2010, Nicolas Cage gave us another dull
2010.
zaster with the Sorcerer's
I was
Apprentice.
13.
Alright, get over here.
Whee! Sorcerer's Apprentice.
God.
In 1940,
How-
Walt Disney released
1940?
perhaps his most audacious experiment in a career of audacious experiments. Fantasia, heralded by
Oh, I
some
actually
as
was saying
Walt's
it right.
masterpiece, combined classical music with
I've never
classic
seen
Disney animation in ways no one had seen before. And its most famous sequence is The Sorcerer's Apprentice, starring Mickey Mouse.
A simple story about Xander who almost destroys the world. It featured the mouse who started it
Huh?
all in his red robe and blue hat, magically
Is that-
controlling
is
the
that where the hat
cosmos,
comes
becoming
from?
one of the most iconic images in Disney's
I've seen the hat
illustrious
before.
history.
Like, I've seen
Then,
pictures
7
of it.
decades later, this presumably happened.
Disney?
Presumably.
I want to play a wizard.
Well, we can certainly do that.
Oh, no, not the
we
chart,
have a
guys.
live-action version of Sword in the
I
Stone.
heard charts.
No.
Black Cauldron.
No.
Wizards of Waverly Place.
No.
A Wicked-style Jafar movie.
No.
An all-male Hocus Pocus reboot.
I want to play Mickey Mouse.
What?
Mouse.
Wait,
Yes.
he plays as Mickey
It's
Mouse.
running by my agent. He says yes to everything.
We noticed.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
This is gonna be awesome.
Why was he even recording
Man,
that?
I cannot wait to see where this one leads.
Oh,
Thus,
was
we
it
got
like
a
a
movie
prank call?
that has little to nothing to do with the Sorcerer's Apprentice, called The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Directed by
But
John
it's a Disney
Turteltaub.
movie.
You mean the same guy who directed?
Oh yes.
Oh,
Three
National
Ninjas.
Treasure. I've actually seen those. Oh, Cool
The film
Runnings.
was trying
I've seen
to
that
cash
movie.
in on hugely successful cinematic
Whoa.
updates of Disney properties at the time, like Pirates of the Caribbean and
Which did well.
Pirates of the
Oh,
Caribbean.
Herbie's seen that movie.
But where that movie at least had some connection to
Was
the
that Dr.
original source
Dolittle as
material,
well?
this
Also, is that Andrew Garfield?
Had a dancing broom for a minute.
authentic.
A
Take
minute.
a look at why the magic is gone with Sorcerer's Apprentice.
The magic's gone.
It opens with a prologue so complicated you'd swear they were trying to squeeze in 5 other movies into this movie.
The fate of mankind rested with the just and
I'm-
powerful Merlin. He taught his secrets to
Merlin.
3 trusted apprentices, Balthazar, Veronica, and Horvath.
This is Ian McShane, by
Sure.
the way. I figured I'd introduce myself because I have no idea what character I'm supposed to be in this. Nevertheless, I'll still leave a bigger impact than Pirates 4.
Morgana Le Fay,
Sure.
Merlin's most deadly enemy.
Well, that and Transformers
Does
5.
Merlin die and come back as Nicolas Cage?
But servants.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that's a different spelling. But the way
But
this movie
servants.
goes, it wouldn't surprise me.
Merlin.
Oh,
You betray me?
Nice read there, Spirit Halloween Store Beard. This is why the Borg Queen is assimilating you.
This movie's
what?
in such a hurry
Why?
that it's all from one shot to the exact same shot. Man,
Just
I hate
close
when
up.
movies do this. This was clearly a full scene at one point, but it didn't work, so they cut it down in
What do you
editing
mean
and
it
tried to
didn't
make
work?
it faster. And that's why we should all go to Mitt Romney's house dressed as hamsters and convince him he's a hamster too, and his entire human life has been a dream.
Wow, you really went off on a tangent there.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
a little bit.
Veronica sacrificed
get rid of it.
herself for Balthazar by drawing Morgana's
What?
soul into her own body. Balthazar
Why?
trapped them both in the Grimhold. an
The
inscrutable
Grimhold.
prison.
That you can buy at your grandma's antique store. So Balthazar, played by Cage, searches the world for Merlin's
So,
successor,
wait.
the Prime Merlinian that will one day
Wait,
defeat
so what?
the
Who
trapped
is
Morgana.
Nicolas
But
Cage
he'll
is
in
Mickey
no
Mouse
way
in
use his
this?
powers to stop the atrocities of history.
But he's helping out the
Mankind
dead
will
sorcerer,
never be
which is
safe
Merlin.
until Morgana is
I'm so
destroyed.
confused.
Maybe you can use those powers to stop 2 world wars if you have the time.
Slavery, genocide, those'll sort themselves out. He's got to keep the world safe. Flash
Wow.
forward to our young protagonist being awoken by his corporate masters, heading to school in
The Buzz Lightyear. Also,
This
who
is
wakes
David,
up with hair
a boy
like that?
who's so new to dating that he asks a girl out the same way a girl would ask a girl out. Yeah, where's the box where I would like to be David's restraining order?
Yeah.
But the note
Fair.
blows away and David chases after it.
The what? Oh, what? Did she respond? Why does
I
he throw?
guess I could
What
just
kind of
ask
terrible
her,
person
since
litters
she
like that?
clearly already knows I wrote it, but I need the receipt for my taxes.
But he comes across Merlin's magical
Ah,
shop of
taxation
gremlins
stuff.
reading the never-ending story as he looks at all the mysterious wonders. Like, look, a decapitated
freaked
little
out by it.
girl's head.
But he's focused on the fish.
He literally bumps into Cage, who, as you would expect, is a little quirky.
I have something I'd like
A
to
little.
share
At
with
least he
you.
talks in this
How
movie.
did you know my name was Dave?
Because I can read minds.
Okay, movie. Nicholas
Okay, he
Cage
did
is
not
one
need
of
to be
those
that
people you do
intense.
not need to overscore.
Yeah, he's already his own strange music. A magic ring clings to his hand, meaning he's the chosen one.
No way.
Because God knows why
cool.
your
You can have fun
actions
never
should make
taking
you
that off.
special. He's just chosen.
But an evil villain is released as well.
No way.
Was that the
all this
Grimlock?
twerp says?
No way. No way.
No way.
This kid really knows his vocabulary
way.
from A to A.
Who was that dude?
Not very sporting of you, Balthazar. Where's that dog?
Was that the evil that escaped?
Oh, apologies. I guess I could just look down.
Question 2. How'd
Yeah.
it get burned? How'd it get burned?
Oh god,
Evil
that was the
Horvath,
Wicker
played by
Man.
Alfred Molina, manages to fight Cage back.
Somehow.
That doll.
Oh.
Ta 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 ta. I am next.
So they really needed somebody in a green screen holding a sword,
Molina
huh?
throws fire at him, only to find out fire doesn't hurt him. So why did he throw fire at him?
I don't,
Both get
wha-
sucked into the magic urn, and David leaves the store and
magic urn.
coincidentally comes
Throws
across
it.
his field trip.
Ew, he peed his pants.
Wait, how old? Oh god, that's.
It's just water.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, that
That's
kid's
unfortunate.
laugh is terrifying. She eating somebody's soul while laughing that
Probably.
Hey, you leave her alone. She's a good friend of mine.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she grew up into a lovely woman. Look.
Oh no. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, hi.
Was
Okay.
she just standing there in silence until you addressed her?
It's best
Yes.
not to question her.
And
She's
what is that
freaking me
sign?
out.
Oh, force field.
I told you it's best not to question her. Let's just
Why
continue
did you
to
bring
review.
her? Just a laughing in the background.
Cut to
Imagine
10
a
years
recording
later,
for that.
Where David has
10
grown up
years
into man-seeking plot, Jay Baruchel.
A shame his voice didn't
Okay,
grow
no,
up
that's
with him,
not
as it
Andrew Garfield.
constantly
That
sounds
is
like two geese fighting over rye
one of the
bread.
It's a Franco. Like the Franco brother, right? He's been in something else.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, wait.
He lives
is
with
that
the
Amy-
unsuccessful
Amy
prototype
Adams?
of Ned in Spider-Man Homecoming and comes
Oh,
across an old
yo.
familiar face.
It's that dude. What is his?
Becky?
Oh, what is his name?
Bucky Barnes?
Hang on, I've always wanted to do this. Longing, Rusted, 17, Dave... Hey.
What?
We were in 4th grade together?
In a bizarre
Was-
twist,
is
this
David
is
Franco?
actually the scary girl that was laughing at
She
him
looks
all
a
those
lot like
years
Amy
ago.
Adams. She might not be.
Oh, great, you got her going again.
What do we do?
Just let her laugh herself out.
And also the big dude from. Oh, I guess she laughed herself out. What is that dude's name? What? He's been in something else.
Can we put a blanket on her or something?
Go ahead.
Try.
You do it.
No.
He helps her fix the college
That's why I don't
radio
get
station
Illinois.
she works at, while Cage and Molina have a vase.
A throws the vase out? Dude, how are you just gonna throw that out? What in the world? That would kill somebody if it landed on them.
You'll take me to a lawyer to stop a Dresden Files lawsuit.
Melina finds David and tries to force
Hi.
him to give him the Russian doll known as the Grimhold.
Oh, so it is the Grimhold.
The truth out of you.
That you let him
Very
run away.
moment the
Wow.
word NERP was created.
He finally
Nerf?
figures out the sorcery of opening a door, and Melina sends wolves after
Nice.
him. Though, honestly, there's
How?
a billion ways he could have just kept him in that room, but it's cool. Cage turns them into
Except-
puppies.
Puppies?
If he could turn the wolves
Puppies?
into puppies, how come he couldn't turn Molina into a baby?
Because then he'd have to raise them with Holly Hunter, and the Coens already have enough repeating.
I don't.
Flies
I don't
in,
get
though,
that.
on a pretty badass metal eagle.
Where's the doll, Dave?
Okay, how,
That's
dude?
exactly
What
what I
is
want
this
Nicolas Cage
world?
riding a badass metal eagle to say.
They escape, and Dave tries to take in the situation.
I've been stuck in an urn for the last 10 years.
So have I.
10 years in an urn.
A figurative urn of ridicule.
That line of dialogue guest directed by Judd Apatow.
It shows.
And that was in this somehow?
Hey, here's a fun game. Try to spot the moment where Nicolas Cage actually seems invested in what he's saying.
It is a prison for the most dangerous Morganians in history. Horvath wants to free his fellow Morganians and destroy
What is he
the
doing to
world.
the pigeon?
We have
Where's
a
that
very
dove?
special gift.
Trick question! There are no moments when he's invested in this! It's
None.
so weird. He just looks and sounds so
God, it looks like he should be in
bored.
Nickelback.
The whole movie is stunningly devoid of Nicolas Cage freakouts or any energy to speak of. You know how he likes
Nicolas
to
Cage
alternate
means
between
serious?
screaming and soft muttering? Here, it's just soft muttering for the whole movie. It's Nicolas Cage as a sorcerer. How is this dull?
Till we found the sorcerer who would inherit his power. Focuses your energy.
I bet you
helps
this movie
master
did good in the box
yourself.
office.
You have to become the prime Merlidian. You're going
I
to
bet
set
it did.
me free.
Merlinian.
Hi, I'm Nicolas Cage. I know, advancing in age, I'm slower and
The
duller.
Sorcerer's
Like my
Apprentice.
rage.
God, that
Nick
popped up
Cage,
way too
not
easily.
Really engaged. Nick Cage got paid my wage. I
40%
like
of Rotten
Rotten
Tomatoes.
taxes and taking these pills. Nick Cage, these pills are so great. They send all the goblins away.
Goblins
Nick
away.
Cage,
Oh,
this
God,
song
controlling
doesn't rhyme.
knives.
Nick Cage, I sleep now.
Okay.
You see,
This,
this is what I'm talking about. There's no more Nicolas
budget
Cage
was
freakout movies anymore. I
150
always think
million.
it's gonna be
Box
one.
office
It
is
never
250.
is. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna be
Or
that gullible
215.
again.
They profited off of this.
Hello?
Fantasia Film
this is
Festival.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Yo, Joe!
I was
Sergeant
wondering
Slaughter.
if you wanted to team up with me and Devil Boner in the other room to travel to Africa and wrestle lions until their heads explode.
You got it. I'll be right there.
Wait, is that not? Wait, Jay.
God damn it, you guys! Hey, jerk with a camera!
I guess that wasn't
Boner, you play one
a Franco
on him too?
brother.
It's so easy!
I know, right? He is
I guess he is gullible.
stupid.
Teresa Palmer. Okay, I guess maybe it's completely wrong. They literally just look like other people or other actors.
So Cage gives Dave a crash course
That car is
in
pretty sick.
the
Also,
science
right-hand
of
drive.
magic. Actually, they do that surprisingly a lot in this movie.
Everything we see is in a constant state of vibration, thus the illusion of solidity. Sorcerers can manipulate matter because they're born with the capability to use the entire power of their brain. We will the vibrations
What?
to go faster.
Is sorcery science or magic?
Yes and yes.
No and no. When you try to shoehorn science into magic, all you do is make it less fun for the fantasy lovers and even more infuriating for the science nerds.
We don't
Yes.
need to know the
Nobody
science
wins.
of the flux capacitor. We don't need the engineering manual
makes
for the Ring
like
of
no sense.
Power. Do you want midichlorians? Because this is how you get midichlorians.
I
We
don't
go
know
to
what
Chinatown to
midichlorians
see if they
is.
have
I don't know
any
what
of
that
that
is.
Mulan Szechuan dipping sauce. Bad news.
I've actually
they
seen a
don't.
lion dance before.
So they decide to look for the doll, which they trace back to an
Completely
acupuncturist.
by chance.
This leads to a
It's
lot
pretty
of
cool,
comedic
actually.
antics.
It was also like 96 degrees when they did it. So poor people. They did it outside.
All right, that's all he could come up with. Let's see how Cage is doing.
Do you have an appointment?
Okay, his piss poor Cantonese is all the comedy we need.
Cantonese.
But Goro's less impressive two-armed brother tries to attack.
Oh!
Oh my god, I have no idea
Turned
how
the
to train
dancing
these.
dragon into an actual. No idea how to train these. I'm sorry, did the beads just strangle him?
Be still.
Be still. Nice.
Not the beads! Not the beads!
Not the beads. Oh my
Jesus,
Christ.
Susan Sarandon's dragon from Enchanted look more real.
Oh god, that does look horrific.
Use the Schwartz.
The dragon is defeated just as the cops show up on the scene.
Hey, what do you got?
We had reports of a
How
Nicolas
do you
Cage movie
even
on the
call
loose.
in the cops for that?
Rocket meets Paper Dragon in this Asian festival. And between you and me, Cap, I think some of these folks were hitting the Saki pretty hard.
Glad to know his New York is as
Suck.
good as his Cantonese.
Does
I guess.
he think New York is Boston? Cage
Yeah, it
takes
does kinda
Nerdface
sound
to a
pretty
safe
Boston.
place to train him
He
as
could have been
opens
in
up the book
Joyce.
to open up the book.
The art and
I'm sorry, does the book just get. Okay,
science,
well.
history of
What is it? If you fold a piece of paper 46 times,
and
it
our
can go to the
research
moon?
as well.
Is that a thing?
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, give him a point.
Actually, I like something from this movie. 1 point. They'll take it away later.
There is no going back.
So I should probably pee first? I can hold it.
You
Yeah.
know, the first time I did a Bruckheimer production, I was teamed up with Sean Connery. What life choices brought me here?
I still don't know who the dude sitting beside him is. Has he been in other videos? I don't know if he has or not. Interesting video so far, though. Okay. Are
You
we
know,
gonna
a
have
lot of
the?
people
Yep.
have been asking me recently, are you Walter White? And I say yes. So they ask Walter, and I say,
Did
"Mr.
I
Cranston,"
say
they say,
yes?
sorry. How do you get your head so smooth? Well, that's the Dollar
Dollar
Shave
Shave
Club.
Glove.
I use the DSC Executive
I've
Razor. It's one of the smoothest I've ever
Never
used.
used a razor
And as
like
someone
that.
who had a lot of hair to get rid of. Yeah, fair amount.
Yeah.
I mean, between Kelsey Grammer and Patrick Stewart, I can tell you it really works. For a limited time, new members get their first month of the executive razor with a tube of
I haven't
Dr.
been.
Carver shave butter. Because why
I've
would
had
you
a
live in
beard
home without something called
since
shave
September
butter?
2013.
For only $5 with free shipping.
So that was the thing. That's why my beard's so full as a 25-year-old.
And after that, the razor's only a few bucks a month.
So
this offer is exclusively at DollarShaveClub.com.
there's just people out there just can't grow beards, and meanwhile I literally have
might as
hair.
well do it at a great price.
I have great
while
hair
also
on my
having it delivered
shoulders.
to your
It's
door.
weird.
So skip going to the store and have the razors delivered to you.
The humble
Get your
twin
special
for
deal at
$1 plus $2 shipping and handling.
awesome. I'm Walter White. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm Brian Cranston. Saying check out the Dollar Shave
Same
Club
person.
today.
Shave time, shave money. I'm
From
disappointed.
the studio that brought you The Sorcerer's Apprentice comes
Nope,
the
let's
next
not.
big step in world
Let's not.
building.
Officer,
Let's
I
not.
heard it down here. I don't know what to do.
Stay here, you incredible pussy. I'll go check it out.
You think you're the only sorcerer in the world, Balthazar. You
Yes.
become part
I
of
need to.
much bigger
James
system.
Franco has a brother, does he
Who the
not?
hell are you?
Does he have a brother? He has a brother.
Conductor of the orchestra.
Leopold.
Leopold.
I'm here to tell you about
Okay.
the Fantasia
Oh, there's Dave Franco and Tom Franco.
Fantasia Cinematic
Neither of them really look
Universe.
like him.
Start
Or
phase
the
1
other
in
dude.
2018 with Night on Bald Mountain with Jared
Bald
Leto
Mountain.
as Chernabog.
Oh god. Also, apparently that dude knows about me too.
With their tits on fire. I'm the devil.
Mr. Leto, you're wanted on set.
I'm on set in my mind.
Whatever stops
God.
you from mailing me sex toys.
And in 2019,
Mailing
Dance
them.
of the Hours.
I
with
do have a P.O.
Scarlett
box.
Johansson
Please do not
as
send that.
The Ostrich.
I was a dancer, trained at the Red Room. At graduation, they stared.
Was this Black Swan?
I can never.
I haven't
lay
seen the
another
movie.
egg
Also,
again.
why is that gun so big? Also, it's supposed to be in 1911.
Coming year 2020, Jack Black
2020?
is
Ooh,
Bacchus
2020.
in the Pastoral Symphony.
Gonna bacchanal till the break of dawn, y'all!
In 2021, Selena
I mean,
Gomez is the
Selena
Sugar Plum
Gomez.
Fairy in Nutcracker.
Oh my
have
god, guys. I am a
one
fairy.
gun.
I just, wow.
In 2022,
We have-
Daniel Day-Lewis
I
returns to
don't-
the silver screen as a dinosaur.
A
in
dinosaur?
Rite of Spring.
I'm a dinosaur.
Hey, you can't prove who's under here.
And finally, in 2023,
He didn't do that.
Bryan
I'm a dinosaur.
Cranston in Breaking Bach.
I want abstract imagery, not too vague, not too specific.
Oh, 'cause
spread
of-
out as far
Because
as
of
the
Bach.
eye can see.
Yes.
No way. I mean,
The artist.
What, you crazy?
You're goddamn right.
They all
I haven't
join
seen Breaking
forces
Bad.
In the Fantasia.
I haven't seen any of it, actually.
Never has there been such a misguided
What is it,
franchise
the-
with so many celebrities attached.
I mean, Adequate 3 or whatever it was for the
Several, but
Fantastic
this
Four
one's
movies.
especially embarrassing.
Hi, I'm Bette Midler. Let me treat you like a dumbass by calling Salvador Dali the melting watch guy.
You're too early. That's for phase 2.
Oh.
The Fantasia Cinematic Universe. Right after we finish the Marvel, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Muppets, Pirates, and Disney Nature cinematic universes.
Disney
And also
Nature?
our new
Don't tell me
animated
that's a
films. And Pixar's.
Oh, yep.
And like 50 live-action remakes. But once we finish our
All
live
movies
action
I've
Home
never
on the
seen.
Range, we promise we'll get around
Literally
to
none
it.
of them.
You're lying, aren't you?
Yes, we are.
Yeah. Do you remember when you used to get DVDs and you used to play previews in the beginning? I remember those days. Yes, I was alive during those times. I'm
Melina gets the help
25.
of another magician called Drake Stone, an obvious David Blaine ripoff who apparently uses his real magic to entertain people.
Fun fact,
Oh,
this was
okay,
actually the
that's
same
cool.
actor who played Dr. Doom in Fantastic.
My master disappeared when I
Fan
was
for-
15
really?
and vanished. Left me with nothing but an incantus and some prescription-grade abandonment issues.
I'm still taking him more seriously here.
He's like a worse MGK.
Continues to train David when...
Hi. Not Amy Adams.
Who's that?
The girl from earlier. The Winter Soldier?
No.
Oh, right.
Oh.
That was this movie? That was this movie.
That was this movie.
God, we all did.
Yeah, because all of a sudden
25
they're like,
minutes
oh yeah,
off
we're
screen,
friends.
We're reintroduced to Bucky Barnes.
Just call her Winter Soldier. It's the only way I'll remember her.
Sounds good. And we're supposed
Fair.
to just pick up where their non-existent chemistry left off.
I think
Maybe
you
they never
better
talk
step
about it.
into my cage.
It might be a little crowded inside him, but there's always room for one more voice in his head.
He shows how the electric
What?
coils,
Oh.
when positioned right, can actually make musical sounds.
The coils are firing at such a high frequency that the sparks literally create sound waves as they fly through the air, which is...
What, yeah? Nerdy. What, is this supposed to be romantic?
You know he really is the poor man's Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Heathcliff.
Ooh, very good.
The next day, when he's going to the bathroom, he's accosted by Russell Offbrand.
From Merlinian.
Russ.
You don't look like that.
Not Russell
I'm
Brand,
sorry,
Russell
miss. This is
Off-Brand.
the men's room. But Cage comes to save him from both Melina
Why is
and
Nicolas
Borat
Cage
Zoolander.
always watching
To
him?
be fair, he does use probably the film's best sound effect.
Don't tell me that's the
Why does
actual
that
sound
insanity
effect.
work and none of the other madness does?
Don't worry, it's followed by a stupid line.
What are you doing
Is it?
here, Dave?
Working on my master's thesis. What do you think I'm doing in the bathroom?
Well, that exposition in the opening was so much fun. Let's literally have it told to us again. Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
Oh my
Everything
God,
that
but now
was
they're
said
going to
to us in
include
the intro
different
was
parts
repeated back
of
to us pretty much for no reason.
She was making preparations for something that would
For
enable
what?
her to enslave mankind. Merlin had 3
Why?
apprentices. I was one of them.
You told me this. I heard all of this.
Who would inherit his power.
In all fairness, did you even listen in the beginning?
No, because
No.
I'm sick of listening in general. I'm tired of people and movies taking advantage of me.
Just talking. Oh, but
Hello?
there we go.
This is world-renowned director Stanley Kubrick. You've come back from the dead with Bill in the other room? You're gonna shoot the Nostalgia Critic movie on the set of the moon?
Nostalgia Critic
I'll
movie
be right there.
on the set of the moon. Even though we could definitely tell that that was his voice. Yeah.
Oh!
At least not to fly. Around in circles. This just leaves. Just says, Bill. Why does it say Bill?
Speaking of bad jokes, take a look at this fascinatingly botched Star
New
Wars
York
homage.
University.
You don't need to see my faculty identification card.
I don't need your faculty identification card. These are not the droids
But-
you're looking for.
Literally. Okay, he literally just said it because that's the
The
same.
lesson,
Yeah, it's the Star Wars
kids, is
thing.
if you can't be bothered to think of something original, just steal something and admit
And
you're
then joke
stealing
about
it. That's the same
Yeah.
thing as actual creativity, kinda.
After we see the dog presumably
Yes.
piss on a Fantasia DVD, Dave realizes he has to get the place clean for his girlfriend.
This is the
He
plot
lives there?
now. And as you'd imagine, a mere
What happened to
62
this
minutes
about
into
being,
this
like,
Sorcerer's Apprentice
actual
remake, they
magic and
finally
stuff?
remake the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Poorly.
Dude, how do you have? Why do you use
is how I
dishes?
would put it.
In Fantasia, the brooms went out of control because Mickey was off daydreaming. And not just any
Oh,
daydream.
okay.
He was dreaming about being a god, controlling the cosmos, altering the fabric of reality to suit his every whim. Kind of like the real
Oh.
Mickey Mouse, come to think of it. What is Dave off
Yes.
doing while this flubber dance is going on? Showering and brushing his tongue. Whimsical.
Brushing his tongue.
Yeah, it's a
Why?
little ironic that Mickey used magic to be lazy with his chores, while Dave is using chores
And
to be
multitask.
lazy with his magic.
Command you to stop!
This is like, oh man, what is that?
Wow, that line read was so bad it stopped the whole
What
movie.
was there was a
Even
movie
that spray
that
bottle is like, I'm
they was like they were
Windex, and
teaching
I
him
could've read
magic or
that line
something.
better.
I don't know what it was, but there was like a movie where it's just like they're trying to learn about magic and stuff like.
Oh look,
Is
the
he killing
shadow
the
of him with
broom?
the axe. They're so similar, I can barely tell the difference.
Oh my God, that's a
That isn't
callback.
done right. In the original, it was intense, like a freaking horror film. He just wails on that thing until there's nothing left. Here, it's just slow, random, and dull.
Yeah, nowhere. I like how they literally just turned the camera.
So the Mickey Mouse
Is it
cartoon is
dodging?
actually more intense than the Nicolas
Then-
Cage movie?
What is world?
Cage comes
Good
to
question.
save the day, making us realize if you cut the
Why is he
Sorcerer's
always
Apprentice
there?
scene out of the Sorcerer's Apprentice, absolutely nothing would be lost from the story. But look, he has something pointy on his head. Authentic!
What
This
is
whole scene is like when a little kid retells a joke he heard without understanding what made it
the
funny.
joke? Yeah.
This
Like a little kid.
not happen.
Dave sends the Winter Soldier away, but for some reason she is in no
Okay.
way bothered by this.
Do you really think that one botched date was gonna make me hate you forever?
You can just replace all her dialogue with support, support, support.
Originally, this was
Literally.
her stand-in.
You have my support. We need our support.
Trust me. Yoink, yoink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I didn't know I could piss myself 8 times simultaneously.
Do you remember when you
What's wrong with
King
heights?
Kong in the west window? And he lined up with the Empire State Building. You saw the world in your own way.
I am trying to find some reason to be attracted to you.
But Melina ambushes Cage
Some
and
reason.
takes the doll
Oh,
from
well. These two constantly just are fighting back and forth.
So's the
Constantly.
source material.
But Dave returns and they chase down the villains to get the doll back.
Ooh, hello Ferrari. Ferrari 430? That's Mercedes-Benz SLM
Mars
McLaren.
attacks Martian?
Very, very nice car. Mars Attack,
The
never
villains
seen it.
escape and realize they
And a
need
Lamborghini
reinforcements to
Gallardo.
win, so they bring another
What are
friend
these
along
cars?
to kidnap Dave's girlfriend.
I said I'd like to make a request.
Go churn some butter.
Okay, this might work.
Yeah, new character, looks kind of creepy and badass.
And
Let's see
gone.
what they do with her.
I need your power to free Morgana. I just don't
And dead.
need you.
What the hell? We didn't even see how she kidnapped the girlfriend, or use any magic, or fought
You just killed her.
Critic. They had to use that time for more important scenes.
Like what?
Get back to the car chase. I want to see the cars. I mean, look at that a Ferrari 430.
Dave
A
tries to get the
Mercedes
doll back
SLR
while Molino
McLaren.
watches on.
A Gallardo. This is crazy.
Come on, Dave. You know the drill. Give me what I want and I'll let her go.
You've seen this done in a million movies. We're not very original, so this will be 1,000,001.
Yeah.
Silence.
That everybody understands what's
Give me
going on.
Merlin's ring and the Grimold.
Throw me the
I don't think you can take the ring off.
He, of course, hands it over, and Cage realizes he has to take this on by himself.
No one
Imagine
knows
that.
how much time they have to be with the people that are the most important. Enjoy it.
I have no idea
Enjoy it.
what I'm talking about.
Swan dives off a building. Man, I'm
time, Dave.
Oh, wow, this film is just
What
full
is
of
he
people I
in?
forgot were even in it.
I'm still waiting for them to cut back to the disgruntled army
movie
general, the Olympic gymnast
or
fighting for the
show
girl's
is he
affection,
in?
and the CGI giraffe voiced by Larry David.
None of those were in the
I've seen him in
But
so many
You
movies.
thought they might be.
This is really dangerous.
He's hilarious. Thanks, I guess.
Sexy.
Huh?
Oh,
Penelope has
what?
a voice as fragile as a Fabergé egg, but couldn't you give him a slightly cool line?
You're sexy.
Move over, Tobey Maguire.
what?
We have a new.
They don't have any pictures.
So Morgana is released while still in Veronica's body, and she tries to raise all the dead sorcerers to destroy the
Omar
world.
Benson Miller.
I cannot raise the dead until the circle is complete.
Man, that is a goal-centered woman. No, how long have I been out, or what happened over the
Oh,
centuries?
he's in 8
or has
Mile.
Disney bought everything by this point.
They're trying to buy
But
everything.
Cage tries to stop them, and they have, well, there's only one way to put it: a wizard's duel.
No disappearing. No.
He's also in shows, but I don't know any of those shows.
Where the
Oh, he's in
hell's that little girl
Ballers.
statue? I got a score to settle.
I see him in several things. He's also in Transformers, apparently. Is that the Wall
Can we
Street
get
Bowl?
more New York statues in on this? I want to see Vladimir
Statue of
Lenin,
Liberty.
Eleanor Roosevelt, and Balto fight to the death. Then we'll get the Statue
There's
of Liberty
not
to rampage
a Vladimir
through the
Lenin
city
statue
to
in
the
New
tune
York,
of
is
higher
there?
and higher.
And this
I
movie's
really
stolen
hope
enough
not.
already.
Haven't you learned anything? It's not stealing if you admit that it's stealing. Just have Dave say, hey, that looks like Ghostbusters 2. Problem solved.
Oh god, she's just laughing.
Cage gets Morgana out, and for no given reason, Dave can fight her without his ring, because something ruby slippers.
I
What?
put a spell
Let's get
on
Red
you,
October's on.
and now you're gone.
But I'm not alone. I brought a little science with me.
Yep, the
little
science of a mop
science?
that
Oh,
can move
so-
of its own power. Science rules!
Because he used electricity that comes to science.
Cleaned up this mess.
The mop cleaned up. Not mob, the mop.
So Morgana is destroyed, and oh no, it looks like Cage is too.
No,
How?
no, it's not over. He can't.
Who's gonna save you now?
I
You,
just...
you win one fight, and now you no longer need to be saving all the
Gee,
time.
I can't believe they killed off the main character in a Disney film.
Yeah, just like Snow White and Pinocchio and Trusty and Aurora and Darby O'Gill and Baloo and Robin Hood and Chief and Gurgi.
I've never
and
heard of a
Basil
lot of
and the
these.
Beast and Iago and Esmeralda and Megara and Giselle and Wally and Flynn and Iron
killed
Man
Wally?
and Ralph and Anna
Iron
and
Man.
Baymax.
Well, I for one am
Oh, dude. Big Hero
That's not
6.
good enough. You, with all your stupid rules and all those
Performing
old man
CPR with
shoes,
magic.
You're constantly saving me with that look in your eyes.
You will believe you're
Trying.
watching a movie.
Of course, Cage comes back, and Dave is reunited with
How?
his totally
Okay.
useless girlfriend, and they fly the Eagle to Isengard to rescue Gandalf.
It's like Isengard. That sounds familiar, but I'm pretty sure it's not in New York. And everybody ends up happily ever after with a love interest.
And that was Nicolas Cage in The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
God, dude.
How is this not fun?
One of the biggest creative
How did
risks
this?
of Walt
Well,
Disney's
it's Disney,
career has
I guess.
been turned into one of the least creatively risky movies I've ever seen. The tired-ass Chosen One story is beyond
And
hackneyed,
it got like a
it's not even
40%
done
Rotten
well.
Tomatoes.
There's no build to it.
Like
He
Cars.
goes from incompetent
Like
to
Cars.
all-powerful at the end, like an on-off switch.
Sometimes there's kind
Oh,
of neat
wow.
effects or
I don't know what the
cool
old car
acting
was.
from
There's
Alfred
a lot of cars
Molina,
that have that
but
same body
that's
style.
as far
Could
as
be
it gets.
Cadillac.
Just kind of cool.
But it's right-hand drive,
Most
so
Disney
probably not.
Bruckheimer
Could be a
movies are
Bugatti.
these
Doubt it,
insanely
though.
long 2.5-hour monstrosities. This feels like it was shot to be one of those, but then cut down to an hour 45. So it still has the bloated structure of a long-ass movie, which makes it feel longer than it is. Not even Nicolas Cage as a friggin' sorcerer can make it interesting.
Running from the Wall Street
Cage
Wall.
Go from awesomely good to awesomely bad to just bad. And I can tell you, with him averaging
Bad.
6 movies a year now, I am not falling for the Nicolas Cage hype train again. Maybe somewhere down the line we'll get one of those kick-ass performances again, but until then, I am not
He
being
literally
nearly
just in
as
everything.
gullible.
Oh no. Don't even pick up. Don't even pick up. Don't even pick up.
Hello?
Hey, it's Corey Taylor.
Who?
Corey Taylor, lead singer of Slipknot.
And Stone Sour,
yeah. Oh.
And let me guess, you're in the other room with
Yeah, he is.
Chester
He actually
A. Bum,
is.
Hyper
He is.
Fangirl, Black Willy Wonka, Rob Scallon, and your son, Griff, inviting us to go
They're
on
all
tour
there.
on
They're all
an
there.
ice cream truck.
Actually, that's it exactly.
Screw you, buddy! I'm smarter
He
than
actually
you.
is. Because there's a behind the scenes or the making of this episode where it had that. And it showed. Yeah.
He said no.
Oh, that's a shame.
At least you tried. Oh well.
Huh?
I guess we'll go on tour without him.
Yep. Fair enough. They're the ice cream truck. I guess it makes sense. Corey Taylor, Griff Taylor, latest book and album. That's so cool that they just like work together. Like what? It's so random. Also Slipknot. Okay. Completely random. I think. Oh man. I have a friend who's like obsessed with Slipknot. I think it might be. I think Kirby is really my best friend Kirby. I think she's like in love with like Slipknot and stuff like, or like Corey Taylor or something like that. Oh, I have a friend. I'm pretty sure it's Kirby. I don't know. It was a long time ago they talked about it. I was like, oh wow, they're actually in nostalgia videos. This is by Barney Walker. Is he one of the? Is he Doug and Rob's brother? I have no idea. What's gonna be at the end? We still got 2 minutes or a minute and a half. More or less. Oh, they're on Instagram. Like, you follow me on Instagram. Channel Awesome merchandise at the Awesome store. ChannelAwesome.com. Probably you don't deal with YouTube's copyright system. And we still got like a minute.
Hi, Doug
20.
Walker here, doing the charity shout out, and this week we
What
are
is it
doing
gonna
the
be?
American Brain Tumor Association.
Okay,
Founded
my
in
grandfather had a brain tumor.
1973, The American Brain Tumor Association is the first and
Yeah.
only national advocacy organization
Fair enough.
committed to funding brain
This is
tumor
a good cause.
research and providing
One that I,
information
you
and
know,
education on types
can relate to, I guess.
for over 40
Why do they cover
years,
up the New
they've
York
been
City thing on the
providing
sign?
comprehensive resources that support the
I really want to
complex
run a
needs of
5K,
brain tumor
but I
patients
don't do
and
distance running anymore.
as well as the
I used to run a 5K
funding
every day.
of research in the pursuit of breakthroughs in brain tumor diagnosis, treatment, and care.
Yeah,
If you look at their
half
site
of my
and their
grandfather's
YouTube
brain
channel,
tumor
you
was
can see
inoperable,
not
so
only
he
how
spent the
many
last
people
25
they
years of his
help,
life in a
but that
wheelchair.
They even offer tips
So.
and advice every Tuesday for how to cope living with
They
a
also
brain
told him he'd
tumor,
never
as
see,
well as
he
how
wouldn't live to
spot
see
early
his
symptoms.
son graduate
Take a
high
look at the
school.
link and see how
But he
you
almost
too
saw my
can
brother
play a big
graduate high
part
school, his
in bringing
grandson.
this to an end.
So, huh? Very interesting. Very good cause. It's so cool he does a charity shout out. You don't really see many YouTubers doing that. I mean, you know, Mr. Beast has his Beast Philanthropy video. Also, some jerk visits Knott's Berry Farm. I have no. Let me see who the channel is. Tony Goldmark. Not a clue. Not a clue. I don't know if you saw the video. Yeah, this is the thumbnail that I saw. I'm like, wait, I'm pretty sure that's all of those things right there. But there's Willy Wonderland, as we did last week. Let me know what the next video should be. Someone was talking about I should do, like, was it Stephen King movies for October? It was crazy that it was literally just last October we were doing, like, scary movies like It and stuff like that. So, I'm not really sure. Let's try and make October some themed, maybe some themed nostalgic videos. I think that'd be really, really cool. Also, when nostalgic, or not when nostalgic comes around, but when October comes around, sorry, it's 11 o'clock at night, and this is the 7th video I have recorded. And I've also streamed for 2 hours as well. But, every single October, there's going to be a little skeleton in the bottom of the videos of every single one of the videos. They invaded my channel for the month of October. I've done it every single October. This is the 4th year of me doing it. I'm really looking forward to doing it. And, yeah, this movie was rough. Have you seen this movie? Please let me know what you think. I read every single one of your comments. What should the next video be? I hope that you enjoyed the video. Hopefully made your day a little better. But until next video, take care and cue the music.
We were playing